There were once more of us, not just Homo sapiens, but other humans, entire species, with their own cultures, tools, families, gone. Most people don't realize this, but we weren't always the only humans walking the earth. At one point, as many as 9 different human species may have coexisted. Imagine that, 9 types of humans, scattered across continents, each adapted to their environments, each thinking, feeling, surviving. But something happened, something we still don't fully understand. One by one, they vanished, and we remained. Let's go back. Around 300,000 years ago, Homo sapiens first appeared in Africa, but we were not the first. Homo erectus had already been around for nearly 2 million years. They were the great travelers, spreading as far as Indonesia. Then there were the Neanderthals in Europe and Western Asia, stockier, stronger, and with brains just as large as ours, sometimes even larger. They painted caves, buried their dead, they cared for their injured. They were not brutes, they were human. In the cold forests of Siberia, another group existed, the Denisovans. We've never seen a full skeleton. All we have are fragments, a finger bone, a tooth, yet their DNA lives inside us. If you have ancestry from Asia or Oceania, chances are you carry Denisovan genes. That means you are not purely Homo sapiens. None of us really are. We are hybrids, carrying the ghosts of lost cousins inside our blood. In the Philippines, there was Homo lucenensis. In Indonesia, Homo floresiensis, the hobbit species, standing just 3.5 feet tall. They lived on isolated islands, evolving separately for tens of thousands of years. There's something eerie about that. Entire human species, small and alone, clinging to survival while the rest of the world moved on. So, what happened to them? Climate change, maybe. Competition for resources, disease, or us. There's growing evidence that Homo sapiens were not always peaceful neighbors. As we spread across the globe, other species began to disappear. Some faded slowly, others seemed to vanish right after we arrived. Did we outcompete them? Did we fight them? Or did we absorb them, interbreeding until their identities blurred into ours? Here's the part that unsettles scientists the most. We don't know exactly when the last of these species died out. Homo floresiensis may have been alive just 50,000 years ago. That's recent in evolutionary terms. Some even argue that isolated pockets of these ancient humans could have survived into more modern times, tucked away in unexplored forests or remote mountains. It sounds like science fiction, but the fossil record is filled with surprises. New species are still being discovered. The past isn't dead, it's just buried. And maybe it's not entirely in the past. Their DNA is still in us. Certain adaptations, like how Tibetans breathe better at high altitudes, can be traced back to Denisovans. Some immune system genes we carry come from Neanderthals. So when you look in the mirror, you're not just seeing Homo sapiens, you're seeing the remnants of a forgotten world. There's something deeply sobering about all of this. We were never meant to be alone. For hundreds of thousands of years, we shared this planet with others like us. Now, only we remain, and we barely remember their names. What does that say about us?